All right. In 3, 2, 1. This episode is brought to you by Boot Crew Media. And always, thank you to our sponsors, Coors Pure and Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Now let's get into the episode. Welcome back to Sportsman's Paradise Podcast. It's our first podcast of the year, and we are joined with our two anchors, Ken McGuire and Chase Carpenter. Chase, how you doing?
Not great. So, as most of you know, Joseph Anthony Gatto has left.
The Impractical Jokers. Most of you probably already know this news.
But we would like to start off this episode with a moment of silence for our fallen brother. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. All right, now let's dive into the episode.
I would also like to point out we have good news and the worst news ever. We had some good news.
Yes.
Kanye West is now with Julia Fox.
Sheesh.
Her body is bussing, respectfully.
Respectfully.
That man is a king. He bounces back from everything. Kim files for divorce. Boom, right back at it with another white woman with a very large butt.
Badonkadonk.
Badonkadonk. Some way.
Her badonkadonk. What was that awesome movie she was in?
Yeah, if you do know what we're talking about, Uncut Gems.
Uncut
She
Gems.
was the mistress of the gambling addict Adam Sandler, and everyone had the same thought. How the fuck does this guy who has a gambling addict, a big problem, get a girl like her?
Who was
Adam
an
Sandler.
Uncut Gem?
Yes. That was the uncut gem of the movie. And you know who knew about it? Was The Weeknd. That's why he was like trying to hurt him slow.
I forgot The Weeknd was in that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The Weeknd.
Yeah.
But
Wild year so far. I mean, I can't think of anything that's more pressing than those two news points.
and they came at us fast.
Yeah.
Came at us in 5 days.
I mean, I
One was
remember
day one.
Saturday night when I received the terrible news. I fell to my knees and I didn't even know if this year was worth it.
I'll never forget what I was doing. I was
What?
driving back from Mississippi, and I texted Chase. I said, "Hey, are y'all going to the Saints game?" It was on Sunday, and I got a terrible text back saying, "No,
Yeah. I'm not leaving bed.
yeah, I'm not leaving bed. We have lost a great one today."
Great one.
And that's when I found out Joseph was gone,
He was the wind beneath my wings.
and his wife. And they get a divorce the next day.
I've been reading a lot of rumors about I don't want to start firing shots at this man's family because he's a saint. But I heard that she said, you care more about this amazing show that brought laughter to the world
Yeah,
over
Selfish.
his family, which is just not true because he's supporting his family and he's a great man.
and even if it is true, that man is bigger than one family.
Yes.
He was in our homes every night.
What about your other family?
Yeah,
Family of America.
God, the biggest family besides the family of China.
Yeah. Those bastards are big, man.
That's a big fucking family
Yeah.
over there. But let's dive in. So we're gonna throw it back to we haven't been in here in a while. The holidays were busy booming. I luckily got out there, got to finally get in some duck hunting, a little bit of fishing, but not much, but mostly a little duck hunting and then some deer hunting.
Yes.
The Buckmaster guys got us feeling itchy. So I went down there and we'll hear about that later.
Yes.
Got me one, boys. So last week, Monday, went fishing, and that's right when that cold front came through.
Yeah.
And it was cold as it was cold.
Yes.
It was real cold.
It was 80s
yes.
all December. But where'd you go?
So we went out of the Wrigley's.
Yes.
We thought we looked at the weather, and it was supposed to be a pretty morning, no wind, pretty cold, but like it was going to be good. We'll find some in some deep holes. We bought live shrimp. We were like, let's just go get them. Right when we get there, What's our lady's name at the Wrigley's?
Uh-oh. Where are you getting
No.
Shannon?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon, I walk in there and I'm like, oh, good morning. I'm all excited to go fishing because I haven't been in a while. I'm like, oh, good morning. I can't wait to get out there. And she was like, what do you mean? You really going out there? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, why? Why wouldn't I be going out there?
I'm here.
Yeah, and she was like, have you looked at the radar at all? And I was like, no.
That's for quitters.
Yeah, no.
I'm committed.
We already woke up and drove out here. I have not checked it. And then she's watching the Weather Channel, and I look up, and the whole screen is about to be demolished by rain.
Yeah.
And then I pull up my radar, and the same thing. I'm like, oh God, how stupid are we?
Yeah.
And so we bought some live shrimp, and we were like, let's go down Gohagen Canal. Shout out Gio and Eddie Gohagen. And we tried to find some spots there. No luck. Tide was ripping.
Even the Gohagen, I kind of like. On days like that, you're like, okay, we're here. We're going to get something. Like throw a hole with live shrimp, pick up a drum.
I agree. I was like, yo, we should probably find a couple. Let's just troll around. We'll definitely get one or two reds.
I mean, did you go down the canals where we took Richmond and Will?
So we just went down one canal.
Okay.
I wanted to go down this other one, but one of my boats, I was just like, oh yeah, we can do whatever you want. Yeah. And the one he went down, we got to cut through and went somewhere else.
Cool.
But we didn't catch Jack. And then we were like, screw it. I don't think this rain's going to come. And we said, screw it. So we booked it all the way through Lake Catherine. Went and fished the train bridge.
Nice.
Didn't catch Jack there. We caught it. I think I caught it a catfish. We caught like 2 catfish. Hardheads, not even blues. Then we went to a different part of the train bridge, and the tide was ripping. Again, nothing. Maybe a catfish or something. And then we just called it a day. Left, went to Cane's.
Ooh.
Fucking, it was delicious.
Delicious.
I haven't had Cane's in a while.
Great chicken. I eat the coleslaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people love it.
It's good. I'd still get the extra toast. I don't just supplement.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
So you're not a psychopath.
No, because I eat the toast immediately, and I'm not going to not have toast for the rest of my meal.
So that was that day, and it was kind of a bust. But went and got my duck stamps because I was going duck hunting the next morning. So I was pumped. So wake up. It's going to be like a perfect morning. It's pretty windy. It's just supposed to be a great morning. The cold front, second day of the cold front coming through. So we're thinking they're now down here. Our buddy's property hadn't had many ducks all year, so we weren't looking. I was optimistic. Yeah. He was like, don't get your hopes up.
Well, the 2 trips before I went with them and we didn't see anything. One of the days was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot once.
And then, so we get out there. The wind also changed directions on us. Damn. But we get out there. First thing in the morning, a nice little green winged teal lands in the decoys. But he's kind of pretty far out in the decoys. And we're kind of far out, and it's pretty dark. First shot of the year for me. Stand up, bang. I think I drilled this fucking thing. I'm like, yes. Boom, flies off. I'm like, oh, what the shit? So I missed him. Cole's like, oh, you fucking idiot. I'm like, yeah, I'm a moron. I'm like, how the fuck did I miss that? I was so pissed off. Then we sit there and we wait. We're roasting. I'm getting roasted. And I'm like, yeah, that was terrible. Then we're sitting there like all morning. Nothing's coming in. We're seeing some fly, but nothing's really. And then 9:30.
Big birds.
Yes, we kept saying big ducks fly late. A group of 4 gray ducks come right at us perfect. 4 hovering right in at us. Maybe a 15-yard shot. Perfect right in the middle. Bang, 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 bang. None of them fall. We missed all 4 of them. We were like, oh, no. It was so bad. And I was like, damn, Cole, you never miss those shots. And we missed one. Cole missed one other shot. And it was shocking. I was like, Cole, you never miss these.
That's on you.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy. And then we left. We stayed till pretty late. Didn't get anything. So I'm like, geez, I go fishing yesterday, nothing. Hunting today, nothing. I'm like, my God. On the ride home, we talked to Cole's dad. He's like, how'd y'all do? We're like, oh, we didn't see much. Whiffed some shots.
Yeah. Oh, there wasn't anything out there.
Yeah, wasn't anything. We didn't even see a duck. And then we were so pissed off, and Cole's now moved to Australia.
Yes.
And he was like, I want to get my fix in. He was like, y'all thinking about going tomorrow? Cole was like, yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. And he was like, who are you going to go with? And I was like, yeah. Cole, and then Cole was, okay, you want to come? I said, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Me? Let me check my schedule first.
let me make sure I'm good. So we send it third day in a row. I'm like, we got to get some. We woke up early that morning. We got out there silent on the road home. The only thing we played was the Rocky theme song. Ba-dum-bum.
And they're not in the rock song?
Yeah, and
We got dragged.
oh yeah, and the rock song, yes.
We stay hungry, we devour.
Put in the work, put in the hours. We take what's ours. Rock. What's my motherfucking name? So we get out there. One lands in the decoys 10 minutes before shooting. And we're sitting there like this, just staring at it. Cole's like, 9 minutes, 8 minutes. And we're just staring at this thing. And he's just sitting there going back and forth. And we're like, oh my God. And then Cole goes, 1 minute left. And I just go, boom. No, I'm just kidding. I waited 1 minute and then bang, fucking decapitated it
Really?
almost.
What type of duck was it?
Green wing.
Nice.
So we got him. Then a little later, a group of 4 come in. Cole shoots 2 on the water. Third one pops up. He gets that one. He has 2 shells. Then I get one fly in front of me. I get him. Bang. Got all 4.
Hell yeah.
Then another group, Cole went to go make sure one didn't dive. So he walked around. And then a single came fucking buzzing by. And I was like, is that a duck? Cole goes, yeah. And I just go, boom, shoot that. It's like in a second, that one drops. And we're like, let's fucking go.
That's 6.
And then, that's 6. And then like another group of 5 came in. We dropped like 4. And then group of model ducks came in, landed short. We both shot at them. I don't know who hit it, but we got one, and it was a freaking hen.
Oh.
We were bummed about that.
You just cock blocked.
Yeah, him for life.
Duck for life.
But it was pretty sweet. Gorgeous bird.
That's cool.
Got him. And then I think we just had like one more bird left. Another big group came in and we both doubled or something. And then a group of, we needed 2 birds left.
Yeah.
A group of 2, 1 dove, so we lost it.
Okay.
Group of 2 came and we were like, we just need 2 more to finish up. They come in right here and Cole goes, pull it. We both just stood up, bang, bang. Both of them just dropped, pulled out of that bitch, picked them up, and we were like, let's fucking go out of there at like 8 o'clock, 8:15.
That's awesome.
Or it might not even have been that late. But I think, yeah, about 8 o'clock. And we were like, let's go. We were jacked up.
Huge.
We were jacked up.
Just in time for breakfast.
Yes. And we ran around, scared up some birds for one of his buddies. And then I just got my grandfather's rifle. Weatherby 300 mag. This thing is badass. Vintage wood with a little gold trimming. This thing's sick as balls. And we go out there because I was going deer hunting the next weekend. So I was like, I need to sight this in. This thing might not have been shot in years. And we go out there. We line up at 100 yards out. We're looking through the scope and we're like, God damn, this looks small.
So far away.
Yeah, and we both fire off like 2 shots each. Go down there. We miss the whole target. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Get back to Cole's camp. we didn't zoom in the scope like idiots. We didn't even think about it. We were like, what the hell?
Use the scope for what the scope's for.
Oh, it's so dumb. So now I'm like, I don't even know if this fucking thing's sighted in or not. I'm going deer hunting next weekend. So that brings us to next weekend.
Yes.
Well, first we had Christmas.
Yeah.
It was great.
Fun time. It wasn't too jolly because it was so hot.
Yes, but
it was awesome.
It was a great Christmas. We couldn't even hang out with our fam. All of our fams had COVID.
It was a COVID Christmas, but we did our own thing.
We did. Me, Chase, and our other roommate, Lewis. Shout out, Lou.
Yeah.
And then we met up with Iron Mike Riley.
Mike Riley. It's slick pushback, not slick. Watch us let you know that.
And he's a badass Jersey dude. And we went to his house for Christmas, had a little charcuterie board.
Yes.
And that was the only food we ate all day. Then we ripped it down to downtown, got a great group photo.
Yes.
And then we talked to these two hot little ladies.
Yes.
And we said, you want to get in this photo with us? And they did.
And then after the photo, we just left. And they were so confused. Like, wait, what do we do now? I'm like, peace.
Peace. We're out.
Photo.
Yeah. Then she came and chased me down.
Yeah.
Got her number, y'all. Score. Bang.
That's
bang. Bang.
You ask for a photo and you leave. Perfect pickup line.
Keep them guessing.
Yep. Like, why do you ask for a photo?
What the fuck is that guy's motive?
Yeah. That's a Sigma grind set.
Yes. We totally alphaed them. But so then after that, go out that night, wake up in the morning, book it to my buddy's farm.
Yeah.
We plotted deer plots for a while. We had them dialed in, boys. We had them dialed in.
Chance.
So I get there. We hang out for a little. Then my buddy Harris Schwing. He gets there and he's like, let's go sit in the stand. Let's go sit in the stand. And he got a deer that morning.
Nice.
So I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we go out there. We sitting there, chilling. We're just doing this. I go, looking through binoculars. Sit there for about 2 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Sun starts going down. And we're like, oh, they're coming. Harris says a prayer to our grandfathers. And we're like, we're going to get them. And 10 minutes later, one little one walks out. And I'm like shaking. I'm like, holy fuck.
This is it.
By the way, y'all, I haven't shot a deer.
Yeah.
I've missed 2 deer and been probably 5-6 times, haven't seen one. So now I'm shaking. I'm like, I'm never going to shoot a deer. I'm sitting there. Put my scope right on him, right on his fucking, right in his brain. Some people say go for the lungs. I wanted a headshot like John Wick.
You got a double XP.
And then another one walks out, a much bigger doe.
Okay.
And we can only shoot does unless it's like a trophy buck that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get him. Harris like, get the back one, get the back one. So I'm like, I'm on the back one. And we're whispering and I'm fucking right on it. I'm like, I'm going to drill this thing. And he's like, no, the back one. I'm like, I'm on the back one. And he's like, no, the third one. I'm like, the third one? And then I look over a little more left and boom, the biggest one came out.
Big mama.
Big doe. Right there. He's like, wait till it turns sideways. Right there. And he said I was shaking. You know, sight it in, take a deep breath. Boom! This son of a bitch jumps and then turns around, sprints into the woods, and I'm like, I missed it. Fuck. This thing isn't sighted in. Because remember, I don't know if this scope works.
You hit the first one, small one.
Yes. And then so I'm like, oh my God. And then the other 2 just stay there. They're like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, Harris, shoot it. Shoot the other one. Shoot the other one. He's like, I can't. I already shot one this morning. Oh. And I was like, all right. And then those 2 ran off. And then we just like yelled. And we were like, yes, yes. I was shaking. It was wild. The adrenaline was pumping. You don't really, after killing a massive animal, you're like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Yes.
So then Chris's dog brought his dog down. This son of a gun smelled it. Thing ran like 10 yards into the wood. Bang. Dead. Dead. 170 pounds.
Sheesh. That's
awesome. No, 117 pounds.
Oh, okay.
170 would be a big ass doe.
Fat.
Oh my God. And it was exhilarating.
That's awesome.
I was shaking with excitement. Now deer's getting processed. Learn how to clean it.
Ton of burritos. We're very excited.
Yes. Chase wanted 500 burritos.
Yes. Y'all ever try the deer burritos? So good. Richmond stands on my side with that one.
Yeah. But we're going to make dank burritos.
I know.
I can't wait to make smash burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to put some of that in my jambalaya. By the way, listeners, if any of y'all think you have a good jambalaya, I want a competition.
Face off.
Me versus you. You pussy.
Yes.
And then the next morning, so we're amped. We get hammered. I get pretty hammered that night. We're partying our faces off. I'm like, let's go. Next morning, the morning before that, Chris saw a ton of ducks flying into the woods.
Nice.
So we were like, let's go fuck them up.
Let's go.
I've never shot wood ducks. Let's go do it. So we go throw out the decoys. We wake up early, go out there. We're waiting on them. 2 land in the decoys right at shooting light. A-bod bangs it. 1 shot, 2 down. Damn. We're like, let's go. We're thinking it's going to be awesome. Another one lands. Hare shoots, misses. 2 of them land. Harris had the only shots on him. He shot again. He missed, but he was struggling that morning. He had a little fun the night before. Yeah. And he missed, and I didn't even – me and Mitch, poor Mitch Capella, first duck hunt was a brutal one. We didn't even get to shoot at anything because the trees were in our way. But it was awesome. I want to go back out there. A-Bod's getting those bad boys mounted in the camp. Yes. They'll be awesome.
Awesome.
So I'm pumped about that. Then I went out and sat in the stand 2 more times, didn't see anything. But it was fun. The second time I went out and sat, it was like there was this pond, like flooded timber behind it, and there was like 50 wood ducks just coming in and going out. I wish.
Squiggled in there.
I brought my 22 in case a massive squirrel came along because I want to mount a squirrel so bad.
That'd be awesome. A fox squirrel would be sweet. Big old
with
tails.
the white and the white nose.
Yep.
Oh
God, that'd be cool.
So that's what I wanted to do. Then I went squirrel hunting one day.
I want to go squirrel hunting. I like eating squirrel.
But that was it. That was my winter break. It was fun though. Still got to get my boat fixed, y'all. Might just say fuck it and bring it into the shop. Maybe even tomorrow because the weather doesn't look great. It's going to be real windy, real cold. So then right when I get it back, hopefully it'll be perfect weather.
Yeah. I need to go fishing. I want to go catch some trout.
Yes.
Some pictures of some big trout.
And everyone's been mauling them.
I know.
We're sitting over here with our thumbs up our ass.
Yeah. Need to get that feeling, that adrenaline rush.
We do.
Nothing like it.
Just fuck them up. I just want to fuck them up. But it was fun. Now we're gonna have a freezer full of food, and that was it.
That's it.
Alrighty, and then that's the episode today.
Yep.
Remember, tune in always, and go follow Boot Crew Media and subscribe. And what else?
Yes, and everyone, please send your prayers to Joe coming back to Impractical Jokers.
Yes, we need him back. And his wife is acting like a real selfish bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Like
God, D, you bitch.
D, you bitch.
I bet his wife's name's D.
Probably starts with a D.
Big tall bird bitch.
Yeah, that's what she is. Destroying the best show on America's TV.
It really is one of the best shows. Tonight's biggest loser is still Sal.
It's always Sal.
Sal sucks ass.
Yeah.
All right. Tight lines. Peace.